Hello. Today I'm going to be doing the Book Tower Challenge tag. This tag was created by Joel Books and I was tagged by Scott Place. Now, if you don't know what this tag is about, you have 90 seconds to find as many out of a list of 20 books as you can, with requirements that are quite varied. And then you make a big pile of them, obviously, hence the tower name. You then have 1 minute after that to put them into a alphabetical order, and then you score 1 point for each book in the correct order. So, without further ado, let's begin. I'll get my mobile. So, I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1. First book in a series. Second book in a different series. A book with blue on its cover. A title that is 7 letters long. A book you've never read. Lots of them. A book with a skull in it. There. Over the fact the same first letter. Oh, that's yeah. A classic. Want to read that? A non-fiction. Then on the right shelf, I'm skipping. 4 colours on its spine. That's got at least 10. Number 1 New York Times bestseller. Boy, that? Yep. Smallest book. That. I know that one. The latest book you bought. Book with a face on the cover. Face. Oh. Well, I had my hand on it, so it does count. Okay. So that's it. I did. I'm going to look at my list. I got up to 14, a book with a face on the cover, and I missed one. So I actually got 13. So I'll show you the books stacked up first. Ooh. These are not easy to pick up. These ones. Right. I'm going to put these down before I drop them on the floor. So before I move on to the sorting part, I'm going to show you the books now, otherwise I may get them confused and not know which book went with which requirement. So, the first book is You, Harry and War, which is the first in the solo trilogy. The second book in a different series is Roman D5 Silverthorn. The book with blue on its cover is Philip Pullman, Northern Lights, or Golden Compass, as it is otherwise known in America. The third book is 7-letter title, The Scar by China Miéville. I did a review of this 5 weeks ago, I think. An unread book out of an awful lot is Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which I'm going to be actually reading this tomorrow. The book with a sky on its cover is The Light Fantastic by Terry Pratchett. Second oldest book I own, that is as well. The book who shares the same letter of their first name as me, which is obviously J, is Jo Nesbø. And it's Nemesis. A classic book is George Orwell 1984. This is a book, I've mentioned it to a couple of people in passing recently. Terrible copy of it. Look, it's horrible and orange and got a funny black cover that you can't actually read unless you're really, really close to it. Nasty cover. Number 9, a non-fiction, I had to skip because it's on the wrong shelf. But number 10 was a book with 4 colours on its spine, and that would be The H Chronicles is a series, and it would be Free Glider by Paul Stewart and Chris Riddle. This is actually technically a children's book. It's got small illustrations throughout them. It's actually a really good book though. For the book with New York Times bestseller on it, I went for my YA collection. I knew one of them would have it, and it would be The Maze Runner by James Dashner. Oh yeah, I could have used that for that last question, for the earlier question as well. For the smallest book on my shelf, I've gone for a very small book indeed. This would be Owen Colfer and Artemis Fowl, The Seventh Dwarf. This was actually a World Book Day book from 7 years ago, I think, or 6. Quite old now. Although it's really small, really good book. And I've actually got several other World Book Day books as well, from around the time. The next book on the list was the latest book I bought. Well, I've bought 4. But one of them was H.G. Wells and the Time Machine. Classic as well. And the last book I managed to find was a book with a face on the cover, I believe it was. Yep. This would be The Discord Companion by Patchett, T. Patchett. And it's got several faces on it. The main being an orangutan. Yeah, T. Patchett. Now I'm going to do the 1 minute sorting to actually get a proper score. Right then. Let's begin. 3, 2, 1. What is it? Who is it? Oh wow. Go before there. Nesbo. Hang on. Who is that? That's him. Patchy goes there. Adams goes on top. Myville goes above there. Pullman should go by Patchett somewhere. Actually, Forrest should go. I'm gonna avoid. Oh, good job. I actually pay attention. Forrest. And you Harry goes. And my time's up. So I've actually done it just about. I had no time to spare. I was actually putting that, or starting the last booking as we speak. So I've done quite well, I think. 13 books and 1 skipped, which was non-fiction. I had a feeling I was going to have to skip that. So now I'll quickly show you the alphabetical stack, and indeed which proves I get the final score. Ooh, these are going to fall over if I'm not careful. These 13 books. Now I'm going to put them down because I'm going to drop them on the floor. So yeah, I got a score of 13 and I'm quite happy with that. Didn't even feel rushed or anything either, which is actually surprising. So I hope you found this interesting. It was certainly quite an interesting little tag to do. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to tag anybody, but if I do, I will put them in the description below. And that's pretty much it for this video. So I hope you've enjoyed watching it. It's certainly been fun to make. And I hope to see you again another day. Bye for now.